Hey gamers, welcome back to Let's Play Kirby's Anniversary Collection. Yes, that's it. And like I said, we're going to begin this next part with Kirby's Adventure. I'm not introducing myself because I don't need to. Ready to play Kirby's Adventure? This is single player only. There aren't that many two-player games in this game, actually. There aren't many two-player Kirby games in this collection. And this is a little tutorial on how to draw Kirby, and it's adorable. It's kawaii Kirby. And presto, it's Kirby! And I'm just going to let this run for a little bit so we can get a little bit of a tutorial in the beginning, and we're also going to get the story of this game. Here's the famous Kirby of Dreamland. Right or left makes Kirby walk or dash. Double tap to dash. That's going to be useful. Press the A button or the 2 button on your Wiimote to jump. Slide by pressing both the 2 button and down. Press up and Kirby can fly over stuff. You can't use the jump button over and over and over to fly, just like the last game. B button or 1 button is Kirby's inhaling, and in this game, Kirby's Adventure was the one that introduced Kirby's copy abilities, where he could take enemies' powers by swallowing them whole. There's Fire Kirby, and then it's going to run through a couple more. It's going to run through, I think, Ice and Spark, Ice, Sword, and Parasol, and Throw. And then, I didn't read it there, but if you hit the select button or the minus button on your Wiimote, Kirby will get rid of his power, and then you can get a new one. So, you know, if you don't like what you have on, then you can swap. If you don't like the power you have, then you can swap it out for something else by hitting the select button and finding a enemy with a better power. There's only so many powers in the game, but they're all pretty good. That was Fireball, and excuse me while I adjust my mic. Get it a little closer so that I can be better heard, because I don't really speak that loud, typically, which is a problem for me. So that was all the tutorial powers it will show, and now it's going to move on to the story. Kirby's Adventure. One day, the peaceful life of Dreamland was shattered by a mysterious crisis. The inhabitants didn't dream. Oh me, oh my, what shall we do? On the edge of Dreamland, dreams and hope once gushed forth from the Dream Spring, fueled by the Star Rod. And Kirby's going back and forth on a swing set of some sort, star-shaped. Investigating the Dream Spring, Kirby found naughty King Dedede swimming in its magical waters. Dedede! Naughty, naughty! Dedede had broken the Star Rod and given the pieces to his friends, who are now hiding in Dreamland. And by friends, it means people you have to beat up on. To bring back the lost dreams, Kirby sought the Star Rod. Which again is in 7 pieces, so I think you know what that means. 7 worlds to go through, 7 bosses to beat up, and 1 game to start. So we have 3 save files. I'm going to go with file 1 because I haven't started this game, obviously. Level 1 is Vegetable Valley. And Kirby's had a sword, lost a sword, got a new sword. Also got rid of his enemy. So as you can see, there's not that much to the level right now. There's a big ground or wall. I don't know what that is, but it's blocking our way. And all we have now is this door that we can go through, so we go through it and we start the game proper-like. So swallow this guy and he will give you Beam ability, which is this little arc of energy that is actually pretty powerful in this original version, but it's in later games I don't really find it that much useful. It's useful here, but in later games I don't find it that great. This is Spark Kirby. I'm going to run through as many abilities as I can. And as you can see, he sends out a little shockwave around him. It's a pretty useful protective ability. I like Spark a lot. It's really good in the remake of this game, Kirby's Nightmare in Dreamland. It's one of my preferred abilities, and a funny thing about this game, this is technically the first game I played, owned, of Kirby's, but not this particular version. I owned the Return to Dreamland, not Return to Dreamland, that's the Wii game, that's the most recent full Wii game. This Nightmare in Dreamland, I just said it too. But so, Nightmare in Dreamland was the first Kirby game I owned, and I liked it. It was really fun. It was easier than this game. I have played this game as the 3D Classics version on my 3DS, or this version I should say. And I do have to say that the Return to Dreamland, or not Return to Dreamland, Nightmare in Dreamland is easier than this, and here's a little mini-game. I think this is where the mini-games were introduced as well, and I got a 1 on my first try, which will give us an extra life. It also gives us the Kirby dance again, but I'm talking over it because we'll see it plenty in this game, that's for sure. But so, remake of this game is actually pretty easy, but I like it more because in that one you also get the ability to play as Meta Knight throughout the whole game, which is really fun. And here we have a little crane minigame. I'm probably going to fail because I'm not that good at it. And yeah, like right there, it's weird. In the 3DS 3D Classics version of this thing, that crane doesn't stop on a dime like it did here. Like, it kind of moves over to the right a little bit after you release, and that threw me off. And now it's like on spot on the dime when I release, and I'm just confused. I don't know what's going on. And I dropped the big Kirby thing. That's okay. It just means we don't get any extra lives. That's what this little minigame is for. It's to give you extra lives. I think the big one gives you 2, and the small Kirby gives you 1. And then it locks itself off, and we can't go in it for, I think, until we start the game up again. But because this is on the Wii, it probably won't restart until we restart the whole game itself. But that's okay. So dump your star. Or I'll dump my star, and I'll start looking for more powers to show off. Watch out for that cannon, they still can't be destroyed. And it's Sir Kibble with the cutter ability. Remember Sir Kibble from the last game? Sir Cat Food? Dog Food? Kibble is dog food. I mistakenly called it cat food in Kirby's Dreamland, but yeah, we have Sir Dog Food. So let's kill these thingies, and now we have another enemy, and you might remember him from Dreamland, you might not, but he's he's still as weak as ever. He's a mini-boss, but he gives off a power, a very special power called Crash Kirby, and Kirby goes all over the screen, and anyone on the screen at the time of his little spaz episode is pretty much foobar. But so, I haven't explained water yet, have I? So in this game, as you remember last game, Kirby didn't really do water too well. He just kind of moved in it real slow-like. In this game, he can swim in water. You swim by tapping the jump button a lot, and he also has a water spout attack. This will change depending on what power you have currently equipped. If you have the sword or power soul abilities equipped, then instead of doing that water spout, Kirby will he will swing his weapon of choice, but because I didn't have those, I have fire right now. All I got was the water spout, and I did not need that maximum tomato, but I got it anyways because I can. And you might hear some noise because I'm gonna stop here from, well, not stop, but I need to fiddle with my headset, so you might hear some weird noises. Give me a minute. Sorry about that. Itchy ear. Having a new headset because my last one, was kind of, well, not bad, but not really that great either. I couldn't really keep my mouth up at a consistent distance against the microphone, and so this new one is going to be a little better. It's one of those ones that's attached to headphones, so you know that'll be more useful, more doable for me. So so now my voice will be more consistent. It won't go up and down randomly because I'm moving away from the mic, unless of course I move the mic myself. But I'll let you know when I'm doing that. Am I? Yeah, I'm speaking loud enough, or at least the mic thinks so. So, whoa, watch out for Sir Dusty. And Kabu, I think that's the name of what those little things are. At the very least, it's like the name of the thing from the anime. And here we have Burning Kirby, which you saw in the intro, but I'm still using here because it's a pretty useful dash attack. It's There are better ones later, especially the wheel Kirby, but Fireball is pretty useful right now, so I'm just gonna... Ow! I'm just gonna use it, and I lost it. Thing about water is, when you go in water, you have... If your star ends up in water, you have a very limited time to pick it up. If you don't pick it up, it will disintegrate, like you saw just there. And, yeah, just be wary of that. So... Ow! Jerk! Okay, so being bashed around by all sorts of enemies, I might need that maximum tomato. And jump up there, Kirby, please. Yeah, there's a lot of slowdown in this game. I don't know why. Where did Fireboy go? That's not right. Oh well, whatever. Moving on. End of stage right here, and get a 1-up, get a 1-up, get a 1-up. Nope, got a 2. That's okay. That just gives us 5,000 points, which are still as useless as they were in Kirby 1. They might give you, like, if you get enough points, you might get an extra life. I don't know. I've never bothered to keep track of that. I just consider points worthless myself. But so, this is a power-up museum. These will stay open all the time, no matter how many times you enter and exit, and you will be able to steal a power-up from the enemy inside. They will not attack you. They're just there to give you a free power-up during the stages. And it's as simple as that, really. So, moving up here, we have another mini-boss. He's I don't know what he is, but I think he's a walrus or something. But, ow, he's pretty easy. Just, if you have a power-up, he's really easy. If you don't have a power-up, he'll throw ice blocks at you that you've got to eat and then throw back at him. And he gives you the freeze ability, which is similar to the ice ability, but instead of shooting out a gust of ice like the fire ability, he surrounds himself with frigid air, more similarly to the spark power-up. So, you know, whichever one works best for you. And here's another power-up that I'm going to get if that star will go away. Thank you. Ow. No, I wanted that. Oh well, I think if we move up, yeah, if we move up far enough, he comes back. This is going to give us Needle Kirby, which is, ow. Okay, did not make good use of power. It's basically a defense attack. It's, you keep the spikes out. Okay, so the spikes don't stay out forever. They do in, they stay out longer, I think, in the remake of this game, but in this game they only stay out for so long, as you saw. And, but they are pretty useful. And who is that throwing us throwing us an invincibility candy? Thank you, kind stranger. Run through the level, because we are invincible, and, yeah, you'll get major slowdown when you try to run through those guys, because, you know, they're invincible and they can't be destroyed, but, you know, you're still invincible, so you're running through them. But, you know, it's still useful. And we got our 1-up again. And I was quiet for the Kirby dance this time. Ain't you happy because you heard the Kirby dance? Up here is a warp star thingy. It's locked out now because we don't have access to the other levels, but once we access another level and access another warp star, we'll be able to warp between levels seamlessly. I'll show it off once we unlock it in the next level. But so here we have the first bosses of the game. I think you might know who it is just based on the music. It's Wispy Woods. He's the same as he was in Kirby's Dream Land. He's actually even easier because now we have power-ups and we can just spam them like that. That was easy. If you didn't have Needle, you can go back for the Sword Kirby. But basically, just get whichever power-up you want, get in close on him, and just wail on him. He will go down even faster than last time. He really is a joke enemy, and I love how Kirby gets knocked out by his own imaginings. That's just random, but it's so funny at the same time. But now we're on a beach area, and watch out for these coconuts. If you don't remember from the last game, they do explode. And here we have another power-up. It's Parasol Kirby. Parasol, you saw it in the intro, but you probably don't remember that. It's basically a forward stabbing attack that also substitutes as protection from things that come down on you. Like, see, now these things, if they run into the parasol, they just disintegrate. And it's scarfy, and they still blow up, and they're still annoying pains. Watch out for the Scarfies, but oh well, that one's gone. We'll see more of them later, though. Don't you worry about that. If you haven't had your Scarfie fill, there's more where that one came from. And they're still doing the same thing they did in the first game. They still chase after you. And let's swallow this guy, because these guys also give off the crash ability, which is pretty useful, in my opinion. You may not like it as much, but I do. So, that's a tornado guy. I'm just going to blow up here, get rid of him. And there's another tornado guy, yeah, right here. Eat him, and we turn into a tornado ourselves, a dangerous tornado of destruction and doomies. Doomy, doomy, doom. I'ma sing the doom song. Doom, 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 doomy, 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 doom. I don't remember how the rest of it goes. I just remember doom, 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 doomy, doom, 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 doomy, doom. Here's a mini game doom of doom, doom, doom. What you want to do here is press the 2 button to open, Kirby's mouth, but you want to eat the eggs, not the bombs. And I'm actually, I was doing so well too. But basically you want to eat the eggs and you want to avoid eating the bombs, like I failed to do. I'm not too good at that minigame. I won't beat it anytime I try it, so don't expect, any amount of skill with that one from me. Oh, I still have Tornado. Did not realize that. I'll get rid of that. I don't really like Tornado that much. Just showing it off earlier. But so, go through here. There's another needle guy. And, Warp Star thingy. What was I saying before? I don't remember what I was saying before. I completely lost my train of thought. Okay, I've showed off all these power-ups before. I think I'm gonna go with... Ow! That guy can hit me through the wall. That's really not fair, especially since I can't hit him through the wall. And we're getting a ton of slowdown, too, because there's so much going on the screen at once. Okay. So this is gonna be the guy who gives us our wheel power-up. He's pretty easy to kill. So just steal him, and now we can turn into a wheel of destruction and doom. And we go pretty fast. You can, if there's a straightaway like there was here, you can get some pretty good distance. This is also a great place to use the wheel thing. And I think there's one, like in the next level, we'll get another place to use the wheel Kirby that you can get to a secret if you use it at that place. I don't remember though. We'll see. And there's another crane minigame. I'll try it just, because it's here. Because I can. I'll get the small guy first so that you can actually see me winning something. Because it sucks to not win anything. So now we get this tiny Kirby. And yeah, he's pretty snug in there. We got him. Down the hatch he goes. And we get another small one, but I'm gonna go for the big one just because why the hell not? God, okay, this might work. Not sure if it will though. Yeah, I don't think this is gonna work. Then again, maybe it will. Holy crap, I think it worked. It worked! It worked, guys! Cool! I got Big Kirby! So we got a big Kirby and a small Kirby. That gives us 3 1-ups. And yeah, we're going to be pretty set on lives for a while. Damn, I got to cough so badly. Ow! Wasn't even paying attention to the Parasol Waddle Dee. Oh well. We still have Wheel Kirby at least. If a Waddle Dee or a Waddle Doo's Parasol runs away before you can kill, this is not good. Oh god. Okay. So I'm gonna try to get something here. There's a special power-up if you can get that bomb. Damn. Oh, this is gonna be hard. I'm gonna really try. I'm gonna try to get this, but I don't think I will. It's easier with other power-ups, specifically. Actually, I don't know which power-ups this is easier with. This is hard. But if you can do it... okay, this is really hard. I might have to forget the power up behind this door. Come on, Kirby. Crud. Yeah, I'm just gonna forget it. I'm not able to do it as well in this game. In the remake, Nightmare in Dreamland, it's a lot easier to get the power up behind that door, but we'll have a chance to see it later, so it's not a total loss. I'll just have to explain it then. But I might as well name it right now so that if I forget to explain which power-up it is when I get to it, you'll know which one I'm talking about if you're watching these in a semi-chronological order. That one was, the one behind that door that I failed to get into was UFO Kirby. It's one of the best power-ups in the game. So good, in fact, that you can't take it between levels. Yeah, it's that good. You can't actually take it between stages. It's just that overpowered. But so, anyways, after my failure to get it, I'm feeling a little down, and I just lost my sword power because that stupid stupid flying jerk killed me. Ow! And now this guy with the axe is getting all up in my grill, yo. Oh well. Watch out for the guys with spike balls, and especially watch out for the guys firing lances. They're very dangerous. The guys with the lances. The guys with the ball and chains, not so much, but they can still be annoying, like this guy down here. Fortunately, that guy is easy enough to kill, and then one more guy comes out, we swallow him, all's good in the hood. These are fish guys. Not too hard to get rid of, especially with Kirby's water spout thing. I'm actually kind of surprised it took them until Return to Dreamland to make a water Kirby, because they pretty much had the power in this game. You get into the water and Kirby spits out water. Why not? Why wasn't there a water Kirby? It doesn't make sense to me. But that's oh well, doesn't matter. Nothing we can do. I'm gonna see what power up is in here, and then I'm gonna call it quits. We have laser, which I might as well show off now. And we have fire over there, kill him. So I'm gonna call this episode quits right here. Thank you all for watching. I hope you'll stick around for more Let's Play Kirby's Anniversary Collection, Kirby's Adventure, whatever. Have a good one. Goodbye. I'm talking in weird inflections.